Hey y'all, nah, can't talk. Anyways, hey y'all, I'm gonna go back to last Sunday, which was the weekend. I did go out and do some deliveries because I was, um, reached Maine and I just didn't feel like, or New Hampshire, and no, I was in New Hampshire, and I didn't feel like making my way to Maine yet, so, I did go out last Sunday and do about 68 hours, so it was a little bit of money, considering I hadn't done any work for about a week and a half. And I was still waiting for my taxes to be paid out. So, sorry about the sirens. All of a sudden, they decided to go down the road. So, yeah, I'm gonna move here a minute. Sit up here. So, I did go out and do some deliveries last Sunday. And I'll add that footage to this video that I got to do because I didn't do a video last week. So, yeah. After driving through Maine on Monday in the snowstorm, I camped in the wild pretty much at a spot. I don't know if I exactly was I was supposed to stay at, but nobody disturbed me that night, and there was no sign saying that you couldn't stay overnight. Anyways, it was a small hiking trail past one of the major bridges out here in Maine, and I will post my picture that I took from my phone at the end of this clip. So yeah, Monday was just basically driving 3 hours in the snow, and then I just said, screw it, I'm going to park here for the night and hope for the best. Nobody disturbed me, and I was the only one there when I woke up in the morning, even though my car was covered in snow and ice. So, but it is winter, and I don't foresee a lot of people camping and hiking and stuff. So that was pretty much my Monday. Tuesday, I did go out and do deliveries here in Maine. Yesterday was much better. I did about $66, so that wasn't too bad to start the week off. And I think I finished my story for Jordan and Esme's story for Crimson Rose, the third part. I was going to add a little more to it, but I woke up and they said, no, the way you ended it is good enough. So I'm going to have to retitle that chapter because I usually title my last chapter as an epilogue. But so yeah, I guess that story's done. So I just gotta start writing a new one. I haven't got to it yet, but I got some ideas going on in my head as usual because the characters are always there talking to me. So we'll see what happens. And Tuesday was pretty good. Slept the night in a parking lot. But they only let me stay for 24 hours, so I didn't go back there today, which is now actually Wednesday. And there wasn't really much else to say for Tuesday. I just went to work, so I'm going to hang out in this part of Maine for a day or two or longer, just to get some money, because I spent a little bit on gas and and food, because I bought some food. The one food I bought I wasn't too thrilled with, but it cost me about $25, so it was kind of a mistake, but it is what it is. And it's Wednesday evening or Wednesday afternoon, not evening, when I'm going to make this. And I just finished doing deliveries for the day. It's about a little bit after 3, almost 4 o'clock, I guess. And today wasn't that great of a day. I only made $44. Everything that could go wrong went wrong. The GPS took me to 2 wrong spots. One of them was way out of the way. I don't even know why it sent me that way when the restaurant and the customer was like less than a mile away from each other. It took me all the way across the city. I don't know what it was doing today. It was just doing weird things. So I just said screw it and finished up my day and went and camped here. I'm in a different spot where I was yesterday. This is they got a lot of park and rides in Maine, so you can park your car and like carpool and stuff. And this one does not have any signs that say you can't sleep, and it doesn't really have any signs that say how long you can stay here. But I'm going to stay for the night, and then maybe like a day or two if I go out and do deliveries again for another couple days, and then get out of here and go up to the forest, because I do have to get back to my parents' house. Ma has to have an operation, and I just told her that I would get back there in case something goes wrong or she needs help in the house or whatever while she's recovering, because we got in a car accident about 2.5 years ago, and she's still dealing with the back pain. They're gonna freeze part of her nerves in her spine to hopefully get rid of her pain. So I gotta be back around like the mid-April. And if I want to go out west anyways, you really don't go out to where I want to go out west till May or later, because the snow is still out there and the passes don't open till May 1st anyways. So I'm going to finish up probably this week and do some deliveries, maybe a day or two left. If I can get to 200 hours, that's enough for me for the week. And that would replace some of the money that I used, because they finally did take my taxes today on Wednesday, so I don't have to worry about that, which was about $365. And probably when I get back, I'll finish editing these stories and send them off to the editor, and I won't have to worry about them anymore for the year either. So that's it for Wednesday. I guess I'll see what happens for Thursday and maybe Friday, and then maybe by the weekend I'll get out of here. Alright, y'all, so I gotta post a video for YouTube up this week, because I didn't do it 2 weeks ago, because I was just packing up my car 2 weeks ago and driving basically towards Maine. So yeah, that was pretty much it. I went, I would say I left Monday morning about 11 o'clock. Not this last Monday, but, 2 weeks ago. And GPS took me up through New York and into the Adirondacks, because the one place that I wanted to go was a national forest in New Hampshire. So it was, I guess, the quickest way to get there. And I spent a couple days in the Adirondacks. I was going to go visit a friend, but she decided that wasn't going to happen. So that's okay. And I understood, And then I kind of went into New Hampshire, went through Vermont. I didn't really stay in Vermont. I didn't really like Vermont too much. It was kind of hard to find a spot to camp in Vermont, too. And I did finally make it to Maine for a couple days. Kicked around Maine for a while. Took some photographs. Stayed in some forest. Finally made it up to the Arcadia National Forest. Did my hike. That forest really wasn't, a lot of the stuff up there wasn't open yet for the season. It doesn't open until like mid-May. The forest wasn't open, but you can still go hike and whatever. So I turned around and came back and had my little adventure there to the Canadian border. That was interesting, and I did not have that planned, but since I didn't have a passport or an enhanced license or my birth certificate, they basically just inspected my car and told me to turn around and go back to America, or to the United States, not America, but you know what I mean. So I had to drive back down to southern Maine and get back to one of the Cracker Barrels that I stayed at on my way up. So, and then of course I woke up that morning and everybody was having an ice storm. So yesterday I drove back through that, and the fog was quite interesting, especially in southern New York, when I couldn't even see out the window. So I kind of slowed down and did about 40 through the fog. Turned my flashers on and all that fun stuff that you have to do to. And it looks like there was an accident there earlier in the day, because when I passed, there was about 12 or so emergency vehicles. I think 3 cars collided with each other, probably because they were going too fast through the fog. So, and then I got back up here, and of course it was raining, and everything tightened up, and my incision scar is hurting again. I just don't like living in New York. Whenever my parents probably pass away and we sell their house, I probably won't come back to New York that often, or at all. I just don't like New York. It's too wet, and it makes me hurt. So anyways, that's pretty much my adventure. I'll have some photographs later on, after I get through the ones that I have from last summer. And I did do some writing. I think I finished, well, yeah, they told me that I finished. So I finished Jordan and Esme's third story for Crimson Rose. So I'll be posting those probably at the end of this clip, because this is a very long clip. And did a little bit of DoorDash, which you'll see probably before this, because I'm gonna add those on there because I did them about a week ago. And I guess that's just pretty much it. So I'm back at my parents' house. Probably gonna hang out here till maybe May or so. Ma has to have an operation from our car accident from a while ago. She's been in pain for a while, so they're gonna freeze her nerves, and it'll probably have like 6 to 8 months. She's gonna have to go get that done again if she wants to. And the car accident was about two and a half years ago, something like that. Guy ran a red light and T-boned us while we were turning left, so he spun us around. They did repair my car. Cost about $20,000 to repair my car. I'm surprised they didn't junk it, actually. And at that time, I was still paying for it, and I only had it for about a year. And I don't really have else much to say. I'm going to get back to my schedule probably for a month, so I'll be out doing DoorDash. I'll be posting those videos, and going to start a new story, which is, part 4 for Storm Chasers. And those aren't very long. I usually do about 10,000 words for those. I think they're 10,000 words. I don't know. I got to look up the old ones, but they're not very long. I'll probably get those done probably in about 5 or 6 weeks, depending. So that's pretty much what's going on. Don't really have much else to say. So gonna get back to my schedule, I guess.